Hello, welcome to WMW's weekly newscast, bringing you the global waste management headlines. Coming up, Expedition Plastik documentary looks at plastic waste on the Cocos Islands, Austin, Texas to develop remanufacturing hub, Professor Richard Harris discusses the circular economy, and Staples Center president gets serious about recycling. Expedition Plastik has published the latest in a series of short films looking at the problems caused by plastic waste in the world's oceans. In this episode, the problems faced by the Cocos Islands, an Australian territory in the Indian Ocean, are explored. Here's some of the highlights.
This is where we bring all the rubbish from the island. As you can see, it gets stacked up. Most of it gets burnt over there in an open incinerator.
Well, it's pretty easy to see the plastic here on the Cocos Islands. We have, on our beach inside the lagoon there, we get a lot of floating plastic, like the little packets of things washing up on the beach. If you go to the ocean beach, they'll see all of the thongs and the things washed up. There's
no clean-up solution, really. I'm sure that, on some big scale, it would just continue to come. What it needs to do is stop at the source. And until that happens, it'll just continue to come.
Consuming is part of our generation's nature. So you go to the shop and you consume plastic bottles, plastic chip packets, plastic biscuits, plastic laundry detergent stuff, like throwaway. At the moment, it's instead of supersize me, it's actually now make me smaller and multiply me. And this is how they sell things in Asia at the moment. And we live on the Cocos Islands, how many thousands of kilometres away from Asia? What they're doing in Asia now is they're actually selling water in these small plastic bags. And they're washing up here empty. They've got a plastic little tie, they're plastic, but what they do is they come onto the beach where we kite surf, empty. And they look like the jellyfish.
Which turtles eat.
Upside down, look at that. We're not a big island. It's only like a few kilometres long, a few hundred people that live here, and we don't have the resources to take the rubbish off the island or send it back to Australia. So I guess this is their only solution. Here we go. Yeah. Plastic. They burn it, and they don't recycle cardboard because they need it for fuel. They need it to make the fire to burn the plastic.
Polystyrene. Ignition.
This is food scraps.
Government of Western Australia, Department of Fisheries. Defrozen.
The city of Austin, Texas, is redeveloping its eco-industrial park, the Austin Remanufacturing Hub, as it works towards achieving its zero waste goal. Here's a look at how it works.
The Austin Remanufacturing Hub will open 107 acres for lease by remanufacturing businesses. Remanufacturing will help us achieve our zero waste goal, reduce our carbon footprint, and place Austin firmly in the lead among cities pursuing smart recycling strategies. But the benefits wouldn't just be environmental. Lots of local jobs with good wages would be created. For every 10,000 tons of solid waste kept out of landfills, up to 25 recycling manufacturing jobs are created. And manufacturing jobs have a larger multiplier effect on the economy than any other major economic activity. Remanufacturing in Austin.
And on the topic of manufacturing, Zero Waste Scotland has published an interview with Edinburgh-based manufacturing expert Professor Richard Harris, in which he discusses the appetite of Scottish manufacturers to engage in the circular economy. Here's what he had to say.
At the end of the day, it comes down to a number of factors. It comes down to, first of all, prices haven't yet got to the point, the price of oil, the price of other raw materials has not quite got to the point where you are forced to look for other cheaper, more sustainable inputs. So we haven't got to that sort of tipping edge yet. Secondly, to be able to change to other raw materials, to other energies, requires new technology. Majority of firms are not engaged in developing new technology or are not technology compliant in that way. They're much more reactive to what goes on. They produce their good. They're in the old system of effectively, the linear make and then at the end of the day dispose type thing.
And finally, Lee Zeidman, president of the Staples Centre, takes a light-hearted look at how visitors can help the centre in its efforts to recycle more.
We've converted to green cleaning products and recycled cardboard, paper, and bottles. Now we're asking you to join our team and help recycle. On your way out, please take your cardboard trays, plastic cups, and bottles to the nearest waste management recycling bin. Check this out.
Bingo!
This has never been done before. Watch. Now don't forget, all your non-recyclables can go right here in the landfill container.
Lee, don't worry about it. I got this for you. You never really were a very good shot.
On that note, for WMW, I'm Ben Messenger. Thanks for watching.